Howdy folks, today we're grabbing our passports and maybe a mosquito repellent or two as we head to the heart of Africa's best kept secret, Uganda. That's right, this little gem tucked away in the African continent is more than just a dot on the map. It's a whole universe of culture, history, and mind-blowing biodiversity. Picture serene plateaus that seem like they're straight out of a sci-fi movie, mountains that are basically just flexing on the heavens, and rivers so chill even the fish are doing yoga. Uganda's landscape isn't just beautiful, it's next level beautiful. But before we get started, if you're new here, we post videos every day about some of the most exciting and exotic places in the world, and would love it if you would join us by leaving a like and subscribing. With that out of the way, let's explore this paradise that even Mother Nature would swipe right on. First stop, the Rwenzori Mountains National Park. Think you've seen mountains before? Think again. The Rwenzoris, also known as the Mountains of the Moon, are so majestic even Zeus might want to trade Olympus for a vacation home here. Spanning a whopping 996 square kilometers. This UNESCO World Heritage Site is home to Africa's third highest peak, Mount Margarita. And no, it's not named after the cocktail, but the view here might just make you feel like you've had a few. The waterfalls here don't just cascade, they perform like nature's version of Cirque du Soleil, with every drop of water doing its best to dazzle. If you're into flora and fauna, the park's got more rare species than a Pokemon convention. And the charm is so alpine, you might start yodeling without warning. Next up, we hit Queen Elizabeth National Park, a place where the wildlife is wilder than your last Friday night. Sprawling across nearly 2,000 square kilometers, this park is basically a wildlife buffet. We're talking about chimps, lions, hippos, and more birds than an Alfred Hitchcock movie. The landscapes range from savannas that stretch further than your Wi-Fi signal to volcanic craters that look like they were carved out by a very moody artist. This park gives you a front row seat to the untamed heart of Africa. So grab your binoculars, this show is one you don't want to miss. And next, let's chill out by Lake Albert, where tranquility is not just a word but a lifestyle. It's Uganda's 7th largest lake, so yeah, it's kind of a big deal. Nestled in the Albertine Rift, this lake is like the VIP lounge for species of all sorts. Hippos, Nile crocodiles and flamingos all hang out here, with stunning views that could make a postcard cry, and biodiversity so rich it should probably start a hedge fund. Lake Albert is a must-see for anyone who likes their nature served with a side of serenity. But hold on, because we're going deep into the Bwindi Impenetrable National Park. The name says it all, impenetrable. It's the kind of forest that laughs in the face of pathways. But within this green fortress lies half the world's population of endangered mountain gorillas. Yeah, you heard right, gorillas. These majestic creatures are basically the celebrities of the animal kingdom. And you get to see them up close on guided tours. Just imagine the selfies you could take. It's like meeting the Kardashians, but cooler and with more chest thumping. Moving on, we arrive at Kidipo Valley National Park, tucked away in the northeastern part of Uganda. This place is so picturesque. It's like a landscape artist went a little overboard with the beauty brush. Split into two valleys, each with its own vibe. Kidipo is home to African leopards, bush elephants, and giraffes. Basically the A-list of African wildlife. Here, a safari isn't just a trip, it's a full-blown adventure movie with you as the star. Popcorn not included, but you won't miss it. For those with a soft spot for big, gentle giants, the Siwa Rhino Sanctuary is calling your name. Just a short drive from Kampala, this sanctuary is dedicated to the conservation of the southern white rhinos. These magnificent creatures are basically the tanks of the animal kingdom. Big, tough, and oddly adorable. Here, you can get up close and personal with them on guided tours. It's like a rhino meet and greet, and trust me, they're way cooler than your favorite band. And how could we forget the grand finale, Lake Victoria, the largest freshwater lake in Uganda and the second largest in the world. Yeah, it's kind of a big deal. It's so big it spans across 3 countries, Uganda, Kenya and Tanzania. Lake Victoria is teeming with life, from crustaceans to freshwater crabs. It's like an underwater carnival, and you're invited. Whether you're visiting the Ngamba Island Chimpanzee Sanctuary or exploring the Seyse Islands, Lake Victoria is your ticket to an adventure you'll never forget. Our journey wouldn't be complete without a visit to Murchison Falls National Park. Here, the Nile River squeezes through a narrow gorge before plunging down with the kind of force that would make Niagara jealous. The park is a wildlife hotspot with elephants, giraffes and so many birds, even Twitter would struggle to keep up. Whether you're on a game drive, a boat safari or a guided nature walk, Murchison Falls is nature at its most spectacular. And there you have it, Uganda in all its glory. Whether you're seeking the thrill of a safari, the calm of a lakeside retreat, or just a really epic Instagram post, Uganda's got you covered. So why not take the plunge? Come and let this beautiful country leave its mark on your soul. And hey, if you like this journey with us, don't forget to like, subscribe and share for more travel adventures. Who knows where we'll go next?